Hello, Meow.
Oh, hello, Meow.
Hi, Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And welcome back to our channel.
I'm Chip.
And I'm Electro.
And we are
Shift Bro. Yeah, we're back today with another commission video. And this one is for
Aifx.
Aifx. Yeah. Well, it could be either. We don't know. And this is like the fourth time they've commissioned us.
What?
Yeah, it's like the first one was back when we just started Amino, before we even started YouTube.
So they've been fans for way back.
Yeah, so it's like so good. And we got 3 characters to choose from this time, didn't we?
Yeah, they were really good characters. Like, one of them had like a really good theme, and the other one was like a cross species, and then the third one was just like dark and mysterious.
Yeah, well, one of them was a sibling to one of the characters we already have drawn for them.
Yeah.
So like, oh, should we pick that one? And then the other like, oh my god, that sounds awesome. I want to do that one. So we're like, oh, we don't know.
And we were afraid if we didn't do one, would we get to do the other one?
Yeah.
And, you know, the third one then will be completely left out. And we're like, oh.
So surprise, we did 2!
Woo!
Yes, because they sent us a picture of 2 of the characters, which was Jacob, who is half elf and half faun. So like, hello, of course we had to draw him.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I like drawing elves and you like being a faun mermaid princess, so...
And he had blue hair, so it fit in with the whole mermaid thing.
Yeah, so that one was really cool. And the other one was Rosie that we got a picture of, and they have like the coolest hairstyle.
Yeah, it was really unique. It has an off-centered rose top knot,
Yeah.
and then like green hair throughout the rest.
Yeah, and it was like, I found with Aifx, that one of the previous characters, which is Nariahu, who happens to be the sibling of the Dark Elf, which was the third choice, she had like heart-shaped buns. And when I was drawing that, I'm like, I've never even drawn like a bun before. How now I gotta do it heart-shaped? I'm like, freaking out. And then with this one, with the rose top knot, I'm like, how do you even make a hair look like a rose? I'm like, I was scared, but I think it turned out alright.
Yeah, well, with Naria, I was like, she stands out so much as well because the way you draw her face was so different to all your other characters as well.
Yeah, because she had like a harp-shaped nose as well, heart-shaped.
And it was kind of like a snout, but it wasn't. It was.
Yeah.
It looked flat, like a human face, but it kind of looked like it was drawn out like an actual face
Snout
person.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So these characters have been so cool to draw and so much fun. And like with this one, because I drew 2 characters, I did complimentary poses.
And the best thing about that is, I'm always telling you should do complimentary poses because I like group photos.
Yeah.
But group photos take you weeks to do.
Because usually when I do it myself, I go over the top, which you've noticed with the Magical Girl series.
Yeah.
Like, and each of those characters takes me a good 2 to 3 days to actually finish.
And with the Magical Girls, I even suggested maybe you should do complimentary poses for all of them. So then at the end, you can actually add them all to the same canvas.
Like, those pictures are so big and there's so much like data going on that if I put them all in one picture, my computer's going to be like, nah, I give up, you're on your own. So that's not going to happen. So yes, because I never ever do complimentary pictures. I think the only one I've ever done is like our profile picture on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's like as far as my complimentary poses have ever gone. So as well, these guys have like a somewhat of a backstory. We only got like a small snippet.
Yeah, they're part of like an agency, and they're like 2 of them go out on like missions and stuff, and the other one's just like
The medic for the team, who also happens to have earth powers. So yeah, that sounds cool. We would like to hear more about it. So Aifx, if you've got more of the story, would love to hear it.
yeah.
And as well as, this video has caused me so much issues as well.
Yeah.
Like halfway through recording this, when I started the shading, which is like my least favorite part of every picture, then my programs decided to crash.
Yeah, so I think you had to do it like 3 times.
Yes, it crashed twice. I'm like so infuriated because I'm like, that's while I'm shading.
And the worst thing is that you lost the video footage at the exact same time.
Yes, the program didn't save it, so I'm like, oh, so I had to re-record the shading, and then like on the third time I'm like, save, and then it crashed again, and I lost the video, but I kept this so far. I was like, oh, I got so angry, because I'm like, why does it have to be this particular time when I'm shading? And that was like, ugh. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna reset my computer and everything, and then it didn't crash. So I got the rest of the footage, which was good. And because I was like so bad, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play around with some things and have some fun with this now, because I'm like, and I decided to like try Freckles and stuff, because he was like a half faun character. Fawns have like
golden like spots and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's like, let's add some freckles. I did some like white ones and some like tanny ones. So, and I like it. It looks really cute. I'm like, oh, look at you.
Oh, you.
You're so adorable. And yeah, and like also coming back to drawing male characters after drawing so many female characters lately, it felt so weird.
Yeah, well, I haven't done a female character in like 13 years.
Yeah, well, like before we started doing the Amino and the commissions, I drew like heaps of male superheroes because I was trying to like perfect the male body, because I found that so hard to draw. And now after doing so many females again, when I first started, I'm like, I can't even draw females anymore.
Well, that's the thing. When we met, you would say, okay, I'll draw you a picture, but I don't know if it's going to be male or female.
It just depends whatever happens.
Yeah.
And that's how I drew. And now like when I was drawing females, they all look like men. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be female. I don't get you. What are you doing?
She's really handsome. Check out her jawline.
And then like these characters are like, oh, their faces are like kind of halfway between like a male and a female face, but then the proportions were all wrong to start off with. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Usually this is so easy, but it's just not happening. And also we did like Rosie, which is the green haired one with the rose hair, had like glowing eyes and stuff, so I got to play around with glowing eyes, which I love doing. If I can give a character glowing eyes, I'll do it.
Like, I was reading the description at the end, and I was like, oh, you didn't do glowing eyes? And you're like, yes, I did.
I'm not gonna forget that. But I did forget that they had curly hair.
Yeah, I was like at the end, I'm like, curly hair, curly hair, curly hair.
Like after, but with the rose top knot and stuff, I'm like, I was like, stressing about that, because I'm like, how do I even do that? That I totally blanked on the curly hair. So I kind of made the hairstyle a bit more simple, so I could incorporate the rose a lot easier, which I think worked out better that way for myself.
Like, I feel like with the curly hair, the green was vines.
Yeah.
Like, twisting vines.
Yeah.
And now that it's straight, it's more like the leaves that come off of a flower.
Yeah. Well, that's what I kind of did. I kind of did like a leafy effect, so it would like still look plant-like, which was cool. I really like his hair. Like that color green is so nice, and I don't like green colored hair.
No, I don't like green either, but I feel like this type of green, because it was so bright,
Yes.
it was so nice. And because it had contrasting colors, because the opposite of green is red, it really kind of
Looks really nice.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm like, oh my gosh, my mind is blown. What is going on? I like green hair. And okay, and also, if you guys are interested in having a commission drawn, there will be a link in the description that will lead you to our Amino page. But you'll have to sign up first before you can post anything. But Amino is a great place to like people post art or do stories and a whole bunch of stuff just to get to know people.
And they do contests.
Yes.
And we're always joining them, and we post most of our art on Flying Pings.
Yes, Flying Pings and Polar Blocks, they've been like super awesome. They hold weekly contests if you're part of their fan club, and they do monthly contests, and you can get featured on their channels, and they all draw your OCs, and it's so much you can do on there. It's like so much fun. So there'll be a link to that, and on our page is a wiki, and that will have all of the commission info. You can get them with coins or sparkles, which you get from doing competitions.
And you just choose an option, and then when you comment, post a picture or a description or both. And we'll get back to you when we're ready to draw your picture.
Yes, because there's a few already lined up, so we'll get to you eventually, we promise. And that is up. Oh no, that's not it from us.
Oh, Monday is usually Yam. How do you pronounce it?
YouTubers as Magical Girls, or YMG.
Yeah, and it won't be happening this Monday because something special is happening.
Yes, I'm so excited.
But it's secret, so watch out for the surprise.
Yes, and that is it from us today. So don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
and click that bell button for notifications. Bye, meow.
Aw.